All right, I got you. I got you.
We are live. We are live, Battle Buddies. That damn Wayne Steven, I tell you, he just ain't gonna never ever. What up, though? It's Tuesday. What are you doing?
I'm dancing to the song in my head.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the song playing?
No.
It plays while we're in the lobby.
I didn't hear it. I'm dancing to the song that's in my head.
Oh, I didn't hear it either. That's why.
You can't hear it when you're in the lobby.
Oh.
They can hear it on live.
And that's what it's about. And that's what it's this.
Yeah, it's not about me. It's about them.
Adrian, it's always about you, brother.
Listen, y'all. It's Tuesday again already.
I know, right?
Didi told me to be nice today, so I'm being nice.
When was you mean?
Listen, no.
What happened?
Anyway, I'm not fooling with y'all today, okay?
No, fool with us. Fool with us. Fool with us publicly.
No, I ain't say nothing about nobody being nice. Be as mean as you need to be.
Nah, what she say that? What she say that to though? What was that in regards to, Adrian?
I didn't say it.
Okay. Oh, so you lying? All right, that's messed up. Okay. We just right out the gate lying. That's fine. We just right out the gate lying. All right.
Hopefully, we got some new members watching tonight. I had some folks saying they was going to tune in tonight. They're excited to hear what the Battle Buddies got to say. So, should be a good turnout. Hopefully tonight, some new listeners.
What I will say is, I'm thankful for the So like even like people who don't know how to tag when they repost stuff. Like I've just seen people like on my page just like share the page and like new people liking the Battle Buddies page. Like I told you, man, like we that. Like I don't say it to, you know what I'm saying? Like we like I know we that. I know we are. Like I know we are. Like nobody
folks like why how are you single? Long story.
Who's single?
Me. Ask him how am I single?
Look, we both taking turns.
You single?
Come on, man.
I am not married.
Hold up now. Do we need to have another talk?
No.
I'm not married. I'm not married.
Okay, you talking to her. All right, cool.
Anyway, we're going to introduce the Battle Buddies for those of you who don't know.
No, we're not going to spin the block. You get your turn today. You know, Wayne done got his turn every week. It's your turn. No, yeah. Stop the press. So, because you're not married, right? So you're single because you're not married, but you are in a relationship.
Yo, why you like putting people trash out by the curb, Adrian? Like what?
I know. I'm asking. The viewers want to know.
No, they don't.
They don't. Nobody asked that.
Nobody ever asked that.
Nobody asked that.
Hold up, Wayne. I'm trying to give you a break today. But you over here.
Nobody asked that.
The viewers want to know, Didi.
I'm not. I'm a Kevin Samuels you on this one. We keep score in marriages. I ain't married.
But are you in a relationship?
I'm in a lot of relationships.
Hey.
I'm chilling.
I have great relationships with friends, family. You know.
Oh, Didi, that's what I wanted to say to you. So my man Michael Peoples.
Can we introduce each other so people who don't know us will know us?
But they're gonna love us regardless of this banter. They're gonna get to know us after a second. So my man Michael Peoples, shout out to him. Gonna go say to me, oh, because I see him hitting like all the time. I was like, you the CEO of Like Records. Every picture I see of Didi, your name is liked up under that jar.
Don't do him like that.
I did. No, because I'm gonna tell you how he did me. I'm gonna tell you how he did me. He's like, oh, I see you up there every week shooting your shot with Didi. I was like, first of all, me and Didi just got chemistry. I know. That's what see your face. That's what I'm saying. He mistakes our banter for flirting. I don't understand why that is.
Me and Wayne, nah, that's my boy.
Your banter is flirting, but proceed.
And I've been accused. So introducing us this week.
Dang, his hands are huge. That was par for the course. Anyway,
that's fine.
I'm going to introduce my co-host, the infamous, legendary, living legend, Adrian Taylor, aka
Hey man, Mr. GC all day. You already know.
aka
We back to A Deezy, baby, and you better say the bait.
Then we got, you never know what you're gonna get, Mr. Wayne Stephen, aka
Firestarter Steven,
aka
Twindris Elba. Twindris Elba. Because I'm a Gemini. Twindris Elba. Go ahead, get up. No, get up for him. You know, go ahead. You going that way? You going to get some...
Explain that one, Twindris.
So Twindris Elba, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I channel him every time I act in my overt handsome. When I act in my overt handsome, I'm channeling Idris, but I'm a Gemini, so that's Twindris Elba.
For the people that's watching, I apologize in advance.
Don't apologize.
Because we have no clue what that was. But anywho, I don't even want to address that anymore. You know what? I'm not going to entertain you anymore on these retarded names that you throwing out there. I'm just... That must be... I'm sorry, Didi, but you know what? I got to. I can't. I got to.
Even...
Can we introduce her first?
No.
Can we introduce...
Is this...
He said no.
Is this the New Yorker in you? That you gotta... Everything that you say has to be a metaphor? You feel me? Like, nothing you say can be self-explanatory. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why?
You're right. I never thought about that.
Nothing.
Yeah, he has to give us a whole dissertation on what the hell he's talking about.
Oh, what are you talking about? You're like, oh, okay. No, but okay. Anyways, introducing our girl, Miss Didi Legette, aka
the Core Queen.
AKA
Wayne calls me glute dominant.
There's no explanation needed on that one. She's about to show us when she was about to leave before, but
I'm not giving up.
Oh,
no.
All right, just stay
I
seated
have
then.
pants today. Anyway,
It don't matter.
Crazy.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Pants, none outfit, astronaut suit, scuba diving gear.
He said scuba diving gear.
It don't matter. And I'm not talking about the skin tight scuba. I'm talking about the big deep sea diving with the look like an underwater astronaut suit. No matter what.
Really, you are ridiculous.
Domination. I am.
Oh God.
Glute.
We're going to talk about this week.
Glute dominant.
How do you become glute dominant?
But I'm pretty sure some of the listeners and watchers want.
Well, I am a certified glute specialist, so I do know how to build a glute.
Or two.
I won't tell you the traditional way. I'll tell you the politically correct way.
Is that what we are?
What's the traditional way? I'm lost. I don't know.
Listen, you allow me. So why you know that? Remember that L5 that I described earlier in earlier episodes? You know, you take that, you put it at a 90-degree angle.
Okay.
You know what? I gotta stop. You're right. I gotta stop.
You know, but no, lots of glute exercises: squats, kickbacks, donkey kicks. You know, lunges.
That's the traditional way.
No, that's the politically correct way.
Oh, I think Felicia answered it for us.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go, Felicia. Thank you. See, this is why I love the battle buddies in the comments. They come through.
Oh, that's the traditional way.
Yeah.
I thought the traditional way was eating collard greens and cornbread, but I guess I must have lost it.
Well, see, that's gonna add to everything, though. That's gonna get you. That's gonna get it in the stomach, the gut, and the butt. That bread,
the yams. You know, the yams. Oh, yams. Yeah.
But all right.
How they say in the South, you gotta throw it back. You gotta throw it back.
Throw it back. Throw it back. We bike.
All right, y'all. Trending topic of the week.
What we got?
We're gonna bring the mood down and then we're gonna bring it back up. But we gotta talk about this one because it's a bit much. because it is the trending topic of the week. I don't know if you saw it. I was gonna play the video, but I'm not.
Okay.
Because it's too much.
Okay.
So the man who was on Facebook Live, who I'm not sure if he did it on live, but I know he confessed to doing it on live, killing his ex-girlfriend, his ex-wife, and then himself. Because I know he was in a custody battle with the ex-wife. Ex-wife accused him of molesting their child. So they were going back and forth with that. So he wasn't allowed to see the child. And then he had just got the ex-girlfriend pregnant, and they had a disagreement, and she had just threatened to do the same thing to him that his ex-wife did. So while he was on Facebook Live, he said, well, I just shot her in the head, and now I'm about to go kill my ex-wife. Yeah, so crazy. He was like, I don't have no family. I don't have nothing to live for. I'm tired of fighting for my kids to see my kids. So I just shot her in the head.
Big issue is the fact that the social media currency of putting tragedies out there, even for those who commit heinous crimes, right? That's where we are. That is the current state of affairs. When that's a headline, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like so granted, yes, social media is relatively new, but even in the early days of social media, that's not how people were choosing to use it. They were doing other stuff, you know, and then the dance challenges came. Now you got when everything was coming about with the social justice awareness and stuff like that, you know, you had people filming. That's where it began with the filming the tragedies. Now you got people committing downright homicides. I mean, you got kids snitching on themselves, putting guns and drugs and all that, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram and wherever else. Now this is like Al-Qaeda tactics. You know what I mean? Like it feels like it shouldn't. This is a dark element in our world today. And I don't know. I don't have any more words for that. Like that's just crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Go ahead. I can't. That's weird.
Right. I mean, I'm kind of with you. I would want to know what made him feel like that was his only resort. Like, what made him say, I got to do this. You know what I mean? Like, it's down that bad. I got to do it. Because apparently, you know, he's one of the, you know, a nurse. What was it? I can't remember, but, you know, reading about his profession, like, he's one of the highest paid nurses in the country. That's, I can't remember the exact field, but they make bread. And so, you know, trying to figure out where did he go wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did he pick so bad? Because I don't know, right? It's not a coincidence, too, that, you know, two women do the exact same thing to you back to back. I mean, there's a lot of details that we're missing, but I mean, that's just crazy. Like, I'd rather you just kill yourself, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you gotta kill them and then kill yourself? Because now we got, 2 kids without parents. You know what I'm saying? No, hold up. Did he kill
the woman that was pregnant?
Okay. All right. So he has one child without parents because he took the one that was pregnant. He just killed her. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just kill yourself. Like, I know people don't advocate for that, but in those situations, I'd be like, yo, kill yourself. Just kill yourself. If it's that, like, why you got to kill people and then kill yourself? No, just kill yourself. Yeah, just do it. Kill yourself. Take yourself out, you know.
I'm gonna take it from 2 different spectrums of this conversation. One, you never know what somebody's going through, and mental health is a real issue. Right. So that I don't ever want to downplay that. And we don't know, you know, what the circumstances leading up to that, how he even got to that point, if he's been struggling with it, whatever. And I implore women to stop holding children as pawns. It's not cool because you don't know what breaking point people are going to go to. Men should not have to fight to see their kids. If y'all don't make it, y'all just don't make it. Let the man see their kids. Like, it's just ridiculous. That's my spiel on that end. Other end of the spectrum. If in fact he got to this point, maybe there was a sign to where the ex-wife was concerned, and that's why she didn't allow him to see his child, or she was protecting her child to keep that child away from him. Maybe she saw the signs early on, and that's why she was fighting for her life to keep him away from the child. And maybe the system did everything they could to keep him away from her. I don't know. But that mental health issue went unchecked some kind of way because it ended up in everybody dying. So people really need to take this mental health thing seriously. And that's just tragic. But
I don't think we do until something like this. And I said this I was talking to my daughter the other day. I was like, nobody wants to address the fire until something's burning down. Nobody wants to address the fire until something's burning down. And when you see that little small fire, you see that little spark, you ignore it. And then all of a sudden, you got a house burning down. It's like, wait, you saw me you see me messing with the lighter. I was struggling and you watched me.
Sade, he said that they were in a custody battle because she accused him of molesting the child. Whether he molested the child or not, I don't know. But it was a 3-year custody battle, so they have been going through that for 3 years. But I think the trigger was the ex-girlfriend who was pregnant saying she was going to do the same thing to him. But now we'll never really know because everybody's dead. And that's the tragedy in this, right? The tragedy in this is that one remaining person, that one remaining link, the one child that's left will now have to bear the brunt of manipulated stories over time. Yep. Somebody gets to write that young person's story going forward. That's the hurt piece in all this. When I think about who's left. Yeah. So, and I don't know if that one video was the only video or if the dad had been documenting this the whole time. I don't know, but I know when he was talking, he was talking to people in the comments saying, yeah, you know the situation, you know what's going on. But at that moment, they didn't know what he was about to say because it was a normal conversation. And then he just dropped it and was like, yeah, I just shot her in the head. Like, what? So, yeah, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I say take threats seriously. I know that's one thing in the military. They pounded in our head. If they say they're gonna kill themselves, take it seriously. They probably gonna kill themselves. Mm-hmm. Don't take it as no joke. It's for real. Like, take heed to it. So. Right. But this topic, and I think Adrian kind of touched on it a little bit. It's a good segue into a topic that Adrian wanted to talk about. And
I wanted to talk about this.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Men and women being trapped or selecting the wrong baby mother or father and then complaining about it on social media.
You wanted to talk about this.
Well, Wayne, you wanted to talk about this, and I just wanted to make sure it went in depth because you wanted to get some stuff off your chest. So go ahead, my brother. Get it off.
So we're gonna touch on this early. Not often. We're gonna touch on it early though. And then, but listen, after I bring this ball up and we run this play, when I pass you this rock.
Hold on, we got some inside scoop. I don't know. Scott, I'll get back to you. I got the video on my computer. I'll check it out and see.
Like I said, when I bring this ball across the court and I run this play and I pass you this rock, after I say this, I need, you know what I'm saying? I need a high percentage shot from you,
Adrian is not impressed right now, Wayne. He is irritated with you.
I love you, bro. But anyway, with that being said, I am really weary. I'm weary to the core of hurt girl social media. I'll explain what I mean by hurt girl social media. Mm-hmm. Every time I'm flipping through a story, every time I'm looking at something somebody posts, I see some meme or some story of some lady saying, "Oh girl," and this is a real example. "Oh girl, don't feel hype over the good morning text." He's sending that to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Sage him out of your life. And if you see your homegirl experiencing love, you gotta be the homegirl and be like, don't get too hype. You know niggas ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, hurt girl social media is annoying because number one, it's divisive. Number two, it lacks the accountability. Hurt girl social media is championed by women who have probably made poor decisions in selecting the men they select, and then want to project that onto other people who are making selections. Like, he got sideburns, nigga ain't. Nigga wears watch on his left hand, niggas ain't. Like, come on, man. Like, hurt girl social media needs to fall back and let people be happy and love how they love. I'm first of all, half of these chicks didn't even know what sage was. They thought it was a new strain of weed or something that was going out in these streets. Like, they didn't know what sage was. They didn't know what burnt.
Oh shit.
Listen.
Oh shit.
Listen.
Oh shit.
I'm getting to that. I'm gonna circle the block. Sade, I appreciate you. Because in saying this, the conversation I had last night about it, when dudes do it, we don't have a page that gets 500,000 followers that repost. There are men who do that, but we're called haters, we're called toxic, we're called everything else. When we
y'all are called Tyrese Gibson.
What more do you want from me? What more do you want from me? No, but yeah, no, men absolutely do it. I wanted to do the whole impression, but Adrian is not tolerating me tonight.
He is sick of you.
I don't know why, brother. I give you nothing but love, brother. You know what I'm saying? But no, seriously, like yes, there is hurt dude social media, but it's not as prevalent. It's not as influential. Hurt girl social media literally influences how women. Hurt girl social media makes women think they can ask questions of us that we can't ask of them. Like, we can't ask if I see a woman enter my guy's life, I can't be like, so what are your intentions with my boy? I get the nigga mind your business look. But when a man enters a woman's life, their friends feel like they can ask, so what are your intentions with my friend? Do you plan on doing her like the last XYZ? And they sage burn. They do a sage circle burn around you and all this other stuff. Like,
what kind of girls you hanging with? Oh,
I'm going off hurt girl social media and the comments. I don't be around hurt women. I be chilling. Actually, I don't really be around women at all. I'm kind of just living a solitary life where I'm focusing on me. Now, that's just what I noticed. I'm going off what's being circulated on these pages, and I'm seeing the reposts, and I think to myself, can a man be this hurt? Are we allowed to be this hurt? Can we take our traumas and put them on social media and have people care? No.
Can I interject a little?
Please. I want to. I did this for this reason.
You are going into a realm where women are just innately emotional. So they're going to post these types of things more often than not. Men aren't that. They don't project their feelings that way. That's not how men articulate how they feel. And they're not going to do it on social media. First of all, if they're going to open up, it's going to be to somebody that they really trust. You're not going to find a lot of men who do that. I'm not talking about boys, and I'm not talking about simps. I'm talking about men. Like, let's just use an example, and I hate to do comparisons like this, but your granddaddy that's sitting in the couch in the living room, ain't about to know what the hell he feeling.
No, you're not.
That's a real man right there. Men just ain't about to be on social media talking about nobody hurt their feelings. You talking about emotional women that lack direction, that don't have no guidance, that ain't got no man, that's just hurt, who have failed themselves in vetting the right and proper mate for themselves, who've allowed people to do things to them, because can't nobody do nothing to you that you don't allow.
True.
Especially when you're grown. Ain't nobody holding a gun to your head unless they are. So, I mean, like, to compare men and women in social media rants, that's kind of off. Because we just don't even operate the same way in that sense. But
first off, if y'all ever seen a post where it even look like I'm ranting, it ain't me. Somebody done hacked my account. Somebody else done posted that. Because you would never, ever in life hear me as a man as a man, complain about something that Debbie done did. Never. I run this. All right. So now, Wayne, let's get back to what you were saying.
Y'all heard that man? So he run the shit.
I heard him.
Wayne. Wayne, brother.
I feel like you're about to approach this wrong, but I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead. Your tone is already. I know your tone is already off. Your tone is already off. Go ahead. Your tone is already off. But go ahead, though.
Who cares?
Let me kick back. Go ahead.
Who cares about hurt women complaining on social media to their friends? That's what they do. That's how they get it off. If that's a problem, then it seems like it is. That's not the one for you. First off, let's address some men, because you know what? Men be hitting me up because they feel like I be just trashing on men. No, brother, I ain't trashing on men. I just feel like men should be stepping up and being the men that they supposed to be. That's it. No, I check men too, but at the same time, I'm the dude that says, hold up, I might be letting a topic out the bag, but I'm gonna keep going. So we talk about femininity and men, women, that whole conversation, right? If you're a man and you doing what you supposed to be doing, you ain't even worried about none of that. You're not worried about none of that. If you a man and your woman was to do something like that, first time that ever happened, you supposed to check that at the door. At the door. Like, yo, that's not how we roll. We're not even doing that. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. That's how we do it. We're not gonna put it out there for everybody else. We gonna talk about it. We gonna get straight, get on one accord. That's how you're supposed to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Worried about, oh, this woman heard. Oh, this one. Oh, all these people. You know what? Everything ain't fair. Just like things ain't fair for us, things ain't fair for them. You know what I'm saying? As a man, what we talked about last week, or the video we posted, we run the relationship. They control the sex, right? We picking, we choosing, we selecting. Brother, if you selecting wrong, that's on you. I'm one that's I don't care what nobody said. As a man, you select and you choose. You know what? If you selected wrong, eat it. It's okay. I get it. Be upset about it. But at the same time, eat it and point the finger back at yourself and say, you know what? I selected wrong. What can I do to change that to make sure this don't never happen again? Ever happen again? That's the problem. People don't take accountability for this type of stuff. Everybody want to say, no, it's her. No, it's it. As a man, though, I'm going to say it's me.
It's me. Facts.
It's me. It's me.
We don't disagree. I hated to make you think it was about me. No, it was about the thing I said.
I'm just talking in general. No, I'm talking in general. Women, and I say that to bring it home. Women can get on social media and do that. It's because it's acceptable for a woman to do that. It's not acceptable for men. And so to sit there and complain about women doing it, don't even pay attention to it. Because you, like you said, you can't do it. Get on there and do it and see what happens.
Right? Right.
Sade say he do it. Sade say he do it.
She didn't say that. That's what you wait a second. Hold on.
Do you think you don't do it?
Do you think men don't do it? Do you think you don't do it? No, I don't.
Sade, do he do it?
Screenshot.
You don't do it?
No.
What?
Why I don't? Put me on. Screenshot. Go ahead. Speak your mind.
Nah, you don't put some stuff that definitely you. Yeah.
Was it vague or was it specific?
You do it indirectly, but we get the picture.
Have to be specific
because that's how you do, Wayne. That's how you talk.
How do I talk?
You talk in metaphors. We talked about this. So your post being metaphors, so it's not direct, but we know what you're saying.
How do you know if I don't tell you? How do you know if I don't tell you?
It's the same way if a random girl on social media say something, you don't know if she talking about her stuff, or like it could be a random thing.
Right.
Wayne, you sick and tired.
It was certain stuff that you would post and I didn't know, but I knew.
Didi, you see that?
I seen it. I seen it. But this is the point, and I'm glad that and y'all not really making a point. Y'all kind of unmaking it. I see. I mean, we for entertainment purposes, we could do the little dances. But
first off, I'm not going to go on social media right now and pull up your evidence.
I know. There's no way you can do this. That would not be aesthetically pleasing to the broadcast. But in saying that, if I'm thinking something, and I go, let me see if other people feel this way by posting it this way. I'm always going to do that because that's my wheelhouse. I'm a relationship psychology person. So I'm going to say, let me push this button and see what happens. I'm always going to do that. But it's not one of those things where
Steven.
Hold on. Let me bring it home and then you can Wayne Steven me all you want. If I push a button and I see what happens and I I heard you. That was cute. Oh my goodness. Black people. I ain't even gonna, But anyway, like I'm gonna push a button on purpose. I am a button pusher. I'm gonna go this right here, and I'm gonna go. That happened. All right, cool. Let me push this button to see if that does that. That's just me. I'm always gonna do that. But it doesn't mean I'm emotional about a thing. It means I want to see the reaction of other people who might feel the same way.
Wayne,
ma'am,
I love you.
I know.
But you do it.
We know when you're doing something to press buttons, and we know when you're posting out of emotion.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious at this point, Wayne.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't like the image that's being painted to me. I'm far more refined than.
It's okay. Than we've all had our down. We've all fallen short. It's okay. Look, well, since Adrian
double standards
delved into.
I know, my bad, y'all.
Another topic. We'll go ahead and talk about since it is the title of the show.
My bad.
And I actually got this off a podcast I was watching.
Ooh.
And they wanted to know what came first, the masculine female or the feminized male.
Right.
Because we hear a lot about the masculine female, and we see a lot of the feminized male. Is that image is all over the place. What came first? Which one do you think came first?
I would say that it was the masculine female because of the feminist movement. The feminist movement kind of struck first. They drew first blood in that because of how it was felt that women were held down for so long and they were marginalized for so long that it was needed for women to kind of rise up. So I would say that happened first. But there wasn't really the thing that happened next wasn't even really like a strike back to it. It was like a confirmation of it. It was like we're now masculinated, we're taking charge. Okay, we'll just sit back. I'm gonna wear this skirt and not say much. So, but I'll definitely say that the masculinated female happened first. I would believe. And that's my reason behind it.
It sucks. I always say it's two things that really hurt the Black community. Desegregation and the feminist movement. Because the feminist movement wasn't Black women's movement at all.
Right.
But it really split us up. So those two things was like the start of the downfall. And of course, we know what desegregation did. And I mean, we can go into that. But anyways, so I'm with you, Wayne. I don't think we've ever totally agreed on this show yet. But
we're not supposed to, though, bro. We're not supposed to.
But it's hand clap when we finally do. You feel me? Like,
y'all
come on. Masculine, female, of course, feminist movement. I'm with you, and not only that, the destruction of the Black homes. So then now you are put in a position that you have to be, or you feel like that's what you need to be for the family. And which men started fighting for their position, and they were losing their position, and they just started turning into, I don't know what you want to call them, but they still fight for their positions.
What's crazy though? The feminized male and the masculinated female were all ideas of the same accord. They both put that out there. Neither one of those was our idea, right? Because like, if you think about, because if you look at the way that it was formed, it's like, if you bark too many times, you ever see a hen-pecked husband? Like, a hen-pecked husband might peck back early on, but he's been pecked so much that it's like, why even bother pecking back? This ain't gonna get me nowhere. So then he cowers. But then not only does he cower, but then, and I've heard grown men say this to younger dudes getting into marriages. You might as well not even say nothing, young blood, because you just going da-da-da-da-da. You might as well just take it. No, nigga, I might as well not just take it. What's wrong? I might as well just take it. That don't even make no sense. I can't stand that. Like,
out of order.
What you like? And so none of it was our idea. It was predicated by the same entity, but kind of like mobilized by the older versions of us who just wasn't with the fight. I hate seeing a henpecked husband because they are no more good to anybody. They're no more good.
I think also that falls because they don't know how to communicate. You know what I mean? Because you have a woman, I guess, like you saying, using your metaphor here, you know, pegging, and with them not knowing how to effectively communicate and take charge of the situation, they just kind of get worn down. So their communication shuts down, and they just let the woman, and they just like whatever, they detach, you know, at all, you know, from it all. So it's a communication failure. You got to learn how to communicate and let it be known what it is that you want without being upset. I think that's part of the issue. A lot of men don't know how to communicate without being upset. You know what I mean? And you got to be able to effectively communicate. It's just like in business. It's, you know what I'm saying? In business and every aspect of life. Like, you got to be able to handle your business in that way too. At home, talk to your wife, communicate with her. Baby, what is the problem? You know what, boo? I need you to stop yelling in my ear. Take a step back. If you need to go for a walk, calm down, whatever it is you need to do, so you can effectively communicate with me and we can talk this thing through so we can get to a solution. But with you yelling in my ear like that, we ain't getting nowhere. Come on. And you got to say it and mean it. And if she do it again, check her. You gotta check her. It's crazy because, you know, having friends in other ethnicities, right? It's like having these conversations, they looking like, you went through that? Like, I would never, like, ever. And they, you know, it's just kind of funny where they like, yo, I would never let someone talk to me like that. I would never go through this. I would never go through that. You know, and not to say that it doesn't happen, because we know it does, but I'm just saying overall, it's like, no. This is not happening. They have the respect of their women, you know, for the most part.
Yeah. So my take on the order is definitely the same as you. Masculine, female came first. And I think it started in the Black community, in the Black home, with the absent father. So the mom had to be the man of the house. And when y'all describe the yelling, the nagging, that started with the mom and the son. That's where you got that feminized male. I'm yelling at this little boy. All he sees is his mom. He don't know his dad. He resents him. So now you have this feminized male. Not across the board, but I think for the most part, that's an image that's just out there. Like, they don't even know how to communicate because they've been shut down and beat down so much. They don't know how to communicate with women. Right. They're not comfortable with speaking, having a voice, because a woman's been yelling at them their whole life. Now they get with a female in a relationship and they hear that same, what they do to naturally just shut down. Or they go the total opposite way and they hate women. So now they feminine for real. They gay or whatever. They don't even want to be with a woman. Because they like, man, look, or they're looking for that male figure some kind of way because the dad wasn't there, so I'm gonna go sleep with men. Now I'm a feminized male.
You know what the crazy thing is, though? My mom was one of the strongest personalities that I think to this day that I've ever met in a woman. In my younger days, I used to liken her to Dino because she used to talk so fast and she would just come at you. And then she would end the sentence with, now what I say. From that, I learned two things. I learned how to listen because I had to repeat it. And I learned how to communicate in a way that wasn't going to be abrasive towards her, so she could understand I'm not backsassing you. I'm simply giving you what you asked me for. Now, that conditioning over time kind of dictated how I talk to women, because I was never a raise my voice at you kind of dude. I always was composed. I don't even communicate. I don't even know how to communicate while yelling, so I just don't. And I think with a lot of young men, because I mentor young men at work, and with them, I can see the female communication all in them. Even though these kids, they're out here shooting at each other and numbing themselves with drugs, but they're committing the most violent crimes ever. They kidnapping, all this other stuff. But when they get into a confrontation, that's when you see that lack of male figure in their lives, because they just misdirect. Their communication's all over the place. They don't even have a succinct way in which to express their point. They're just yelling and cursing and circling the block and double talking, and all of it is just very much. Now, how we can remedy that, it's literally going to have to be one young person at a time, and we're just going to have to understand that the victory is not going to be fought in the way that we want, much like a lot of our victories. Like even when we talked about the voting thing, which is not a topic today, but a lot of our victories aren't going to be fought, aren't going to be won the way that we want them to. They're not going to be won in grand scale where we see the fruits of it. We won't see the fruits of it in our lifetime at all, but we still got to start somewhere.
Well, I think the tide is turning when it comes to the missing male in the home, black male in the home.
For sure.
I think we over the past 10 years, we've turned, that's been a big leap.
Yeah.
I think the generation now has definitely done a great job at being present. Mm-hmm. And I think because the projects aren't working anymore. That project that they put us in is it's failed. It's not worked. Well, it worked for them. Now it's not working anymore. We see differently. We think differently. We're more innovative, and we have access to more information. So I think that tide has changed. So. And that was one of the biggest failures ever, was taking the black father out of the home. Worst things that ever happened to the black community. So,
and then saying, I don't need no man.
Oh, child, listen. The way that spider was in my truck yesterday.
You need one now? You scared of spiders?
That motherfucker. I'm scared of anything. I jumped out and I yelled at my 12-year-old son to come get it. He was like, I'm just a kid. I said, get the spider. My dude on the phone like, why are you yelling at him? He's just a kid. Well, somebody got to get it. I can't. He got it.
Adrian, I'm going to allow you to ignore the fact that she said my dude in my phone. We're not going to do it. I'm just going to. She did it again. She did it to herself like mad episodes back when she, you know what I'm saying? So either way, yeah, never mind. Next topic. What are we talking about? I love you. You told me you love me like 15 minutes ago. So I got the timestamp. Love me now. Oh man.
He's so petty, man. I swear. So now that we're talking about missing males in the home and masculine women, what do y'all think about how you discipline your children compared to how your parents disciplined you?
I'm gonna let A answer this because he got boys. Mine is a whole different situation.
Yeah, we kind of talked about this. So a little bit I kind of share with y'all, man. It's hard. It's hard. My oldest son is 3. When I was 3, I was getting beat. So sometimes, it's hard not to put them paws on. It is. No, it's hard to, continuously think outside the box and make sure that you effectively, discipline them without putting your hands on them. But it's tough because I look at it like the stuff that he does, like I'm like, and mind you, he's not bad, so that's not even it. But I'm just thinking like I would have done that, like I would have got beat, and I'm just like, where he's like, hey, don't do that, or you know what I'm saying, just not really, or putting him in the corner. Like I'm that dude now. I'm that dude. I used to talk about people like and laugh at them for putting their kids in the corner. Like time out. Like, oh, I'm a
conditioned
sucker
to just beat them.
Oh, I'm such a sucker. I do that now. Like, and it's so crazy, right? He crying like how I used to cry when I was getting beat. Like,
it's torture for him. It's torture.
I'm like, oh my God. Like, I ain't even putting no pause on you or nothing. You over here in the corner. Like, where was I when I was growing up? But you know what? No, but in all fairness, too, it's different, right? It's a different scenario. This is what he knows, and he knows that's punishment. So if I would have known going to the corner, going to timeout as a punishment, it would have hurt my feelings too. But I'm also open. If anybody have any suggestions, definitely. I mean, besides taking games and putting you in the corner, like because I feel like he's 3. So, but once he gets a little older. It's because it's gonna be on. Oh yeah, he gonna be in front leaning rest. He gonna be in the, in the chair position, and we work out, on the weekends and everything. But the buckets, gonna have the buckets. So I'm definitely gonna be that. But maybe I'll start. Maybe I need to go buy some buckets this weekend, and start putting that water in them, make them hold that water out. Okay, here comes soft mommy.
Boys are different.
Soft mommy, what'd she say?
It's all about communication, so they learn how to control their emotions and communicate effectively. I agree. Kids don't know how to do this and get easily frustrated, which leads to meltdowns. Kids aren't bad, but they will be if that's what you tell them and label them to be.
Okay.
Now, this is where,
some kids are bad.
Some kids are bad.
This is where I'll sneak in.
Kids with good parents aren't bad.
This is where I'll sneak in because this is where having a girl taught me a little more about the kind of man I wanted to be. I very rarely yelled at Mackenzie because I wanted her to understand what I was saying. Her mom might have spanked her a couple of times, but she never really required it because it was the same thing with Adrian. Like, I'm gonna take this, and then you doing the whole, you got the invisible headlock under your arms where you can't. So it's like, so I'm like, man, like, but my parents, the crazy thing is my parents used to beat me for like spilling things. Like I'd have a cup on the table. If I knocked it over because I was being clumsy, whatever, I used to get beaten for that. But that's a whole nother generational curse breaking topic that we can discuss another time. But that's how, so with Mackenzie, the way she communicates to me now lets me know that what I was doing early on is effective because she can effectively communicate her emotions. Unless you put the pressure on her in a moment, then she might cry and then shut down. But then but in that, I've learned to allow her the time, whereas our parents were like, shut up and still talk to me while you're going through this breakdown.
Get me something to cry for.
So I'll let her do her shutdown thing. And I was talking about this the other night. I'll sit with her while she's doing the decompress and like still check in, like and then she's like, okay, she's not ready. So it takes a lot of patience, which our parents didn't have, because the reason our parents didn't have patience, because they were too busy thinking about putting bread on the table, how they was going to navigate through the way that the world was changing. I came up in the crack era. So my parents had their own battles that they was fighting. So literally they didn't have the patience. They were trying to communicate with each other to effectively grow and build a thing while raising these young Black men in a society where kids were dying left and right. So it was like, we are literally a blessed nation where we can take the time and we have we have access to more information, like we talked about in with the last topic. And you can give your kids that information for them to use. My daughter 14, so she's able to do the thing. Like, I love how I raised her. I would never even want her to experience the way that I was communicated with at her age. Never. Like, that would have her looking outside the home for attention and understanding. She knows she gets all of that within this 360-degree circumference, which is her father. And I love that. So I would never want her to experience anything other than that at all.
Yeah, I don't like corporal punishment at all for kids. I I probably spanked my daughter twice, and she was like a teenager. So it was just she stole my car and she did something else. I don't know. She was she was being ridiculous. I probably hit my son maybe once or twice. I don't know. I threaten him all the time, but I never really hit him. I just don't like it. I didn't like getting hit as a child. I was a kid that didn't even need to be hit. I don't even know why I was getting whoopings. I didn't do nothing. But I had a really young mom. She had 2 kids by the time she was 18. So she had no patience. I just think you can talk to kids. You can take stuff. Most of the time you threaten them, they'll cry. If you do something. I mean, you don't really have to hit a kid. I just think hitting a kid, like, that's kind of crazy to me. I'm a grown person. Hitting a kid, I'm gonna hurt them. That's stupid. You can find other ways to do it. Some kids are bad, and they're gonna test you. They're gonna try you, all kinds of stuff. My daughter did anything you can think of in the book of what kids do. She did it. I promise you, she did it. Everything, name it, she did all of them. So, but yeah, like, my mom was just over the top with the whoopings. It was just bad. Like, it was child abuse, really. So I could never even imagine getting the extension cord and hitting my kids with them. That's great. Get in the tub and hit, like, come on. That's just.
I have a scar on my arm that I wear to this day. I stole $16 from my mom, and I didn't necessarily steal it more than I kept the change, but then I hit it, which made it stealing. But I look at that scar every day when I put lotion on, and I'm like, $16. It was on a Monday morning. She was drinking Sunday night. Like, I know the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, the trauma of that scar right there on my arm from the extension cord. And I think to myself, what would make a person snatch a wire out of a television, wrap it around their hand, make you take all your protective clothing off, and beat you with it? What would be the lesson?
Slave mentality. I got this scar on my arm right here. My mom pushed me down the steps.
And their mindset is, bet you won't do it again. bet you won't do it again. Like, and that was the mindset. Bet you won't do it again. But I just learned to steal better. Like, I became a professional shoplifter.
You just learn, and you learn to go seek validation in other places. So now I don't feel safe with you. You're gonna hurt me, so I'm not coming over there. You ain't safe. No, I'm not coming over there. I don't trust you. I don't ever having respect for your parents. One thing, being scared of them, that ain't cool.
It's funny because, now that we're adults, right, and we are able to look back, even on us, right, how we got whooped and stuff like that. Now you look at it, hindsight 2020, and you just like, yo, I got a lot of whoopings that I probably shouldn't have gotten. I didn't really do anything that was that bad that garnered me getting a whooping.
Well, my sister was bad.
Oh,
yeah, my quote. She was bad. That's why she said she'd take the whooping over. She'd take the whooping over going outside. She wouldn't even cry. My mom would beat her. She would just sit there. So she come beat me because she knew I'm gonna cry.
My brother was bad too. My brother was bad too. My brother was mad. My brother was bad too.
See? She said she got so many adventures, it didn't even matter. She didn't even cry. Like, yo, this lady's crazy. We're gonna put her ass in a nursing home when she get old and never go back and get her ass.
You know what's crazy though? My dad was a Marine, and his beatings, I looked forward to his beatings more than my mom's. My dad was like, he'd be like, all right, you got suspended for 5 days, or you got suspended for 3 days. You get 3 lashes. Let's hurry up and get this over with. I'm bending over the bed, pants down. He's like, all right, here come the first one. Bow. He gave me a little breather. Okay. All right. That's 1. I got 4 more. I got 3 more. And like, after that was it. He didn't talk to me. There wasn't no extra speech. My mom would beat me off emotion. Like, she would just take a deep breath, wind the arm
and just
up,
keep going.
and it would just go. But here's the crazy part. After, she's like, I'm so sorry I did this. I'm so sorry. Here, you want some ice cream? I don't know the lesson.
No, we didn't get
you
that.
beat me. I just got ice cream because you were sorry about beating me.
Nah, bro, that didn't happen. So I'm gonna agree with you too, because like getting whooped, and this is me, getting whooped by my dad, like it was bad, but at the same time, like he stayed consistent to the same spot. So you was just gonna be hurt on the butt. Right there. He's just gonna be tearing that tail up, right? My mama beat me and she will whoop you everywhere. Like I have whaps on my legs, arms, stomach, back, everywhere. Cause she
got hit in the neck.
Yo,
slave mentality.
I think I did too. I mean, but like it was the worst, bro. Cause like it's one thing when you take a bath and it's just bruised butt, but like when your legs bruised, arms like everywhere is bruised, is oh my god.
Can you imagine doing that to your child?
No.
And sending them to school.
Insane. That is insane.
We would get beat like that, have marks all over our body and go to school.
You know what I did for this scar? It's crazy because the days that I came up again, I grew up in the crack era. So BCW, Bureau of Child Welfare, was taking kids out of the home. So when I got that scar, it was showing. I went to school. Somebody was like, "What's that scar?" I was like, "That girl hit me with a rock on the way to school." I straight lied on some girl because I knew she didn't like me. I'm like, I might as well lie on you. You called me ugly yesterday. Forget you. You hit me with a rock right here in the arm. And because I was scared to death, because my mom would always be like, "Oh, you want BCW to come and get you?" And I'm like, what is BCW? But now that I know where they were putting kids, like as an adult, I know now because how the system works, where they were putting kids. I was better off getting beat in my own house. In my mind, now that I think about it, I wouldn't want to grow up in no foster system and the threats that was coming from that, because they were literally taking kids. I watched BCW come get a kid out of his crack addicted mother's home. He's clawing at the door, and it's a whole big scene. And I'm just like, man, that was going to be me if I'd have told who did this.
Yeah, me and my sister was in foster care. We got taken. My mom we was in the crack era too. We was in there. Yeah.
Listen to these war stories. This is not good.
Crazy times.
You hear these war stories we telling?
No, but it's facts, because I can remember like these are the things judging kids off of, and like we would definitely talk about that. So who was that? Somebody I saw comment, where we go outside and we would have conversations like basically not get, man, you don't get beat like me. Man, I got beat with a switch. And she wetted. And she put alcohol on me before she whooped me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got beat with a extension cord. You know what I'm saying? Like,
terrible. Just slave quarters. We was in slave quarters.
And we talking about 7, 8-year-olds. We ain't even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are conversations at 7, 8 years old. Like, we was getting beat. Like,
he says, "Mom, just take a break, refuel, and get back to it like the second half."
They drawing up the play at the halftime. Drawing up the play.
Damn. Yeah, that was crazy. But no, there's no way our kids wouldn't even survive off of that type of discipline. It was just too much. It was too much.
When That's you think about it. It's traumatizing.
Very. That literally messes up your mental state. Like trying to, as a kid, dissect that. Come on, you just literally in survival mode, man. You're really trying to survive and get the hell up out of there. And they talk about other cultures that kids stay forever. Yeah, because they ain't getting beat. Don't nobody want to stay in there.
Man,
we following the North Star, trying to get off massive.
Look, we're trying to get the hell out of there. Harriet, come back and get me.
The day after I graduated high school, I moved out, and I was like, I figured out. I was out. Like, I'm gone. The very next, I had graduated. The next day, I packed my stuff. I'm out. Like, I'm out.
When I left, I came back once. And then that's because I needed to, it was a stopgap between going back to school. But after that.
Well, I mean, I had been told so many times that once you graduate, you got to get up out of here, that I took it literally. Like, you ain't got to tell me twice. I don't even like you anyways. I'm out. Yep, I said it. I don't like you.
So this where the beating's at. Like, come on.
Oh man, Felicia, I remember y'all belts. They sure did have their own belts with their name on it at their house. I remember that. They used to live behind us.
Wow.
I remember that.
Was it a different style of belt that I can't use this thick leather one on her? She got to get the Bloomingdale's belt, the thin joint. Like I don't. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So
I remember those
that's
belts.
how that is. So my dad had this belt we call Big Jim, and nobody wanted to get whooping with Big Jim because Big Jim was with them big thick work belts. You know what I'm saying?
That's my granddad named Big Jim.
Big Jim. It sucked, man. Like Big Jim wasn't nothing to play with. So, half the time they be like, go get a belt. And so you go get a belt, you like, so it's so crazy because you knew you couldn't go in there and get no flimsy belt, but you darn sure wasn't going in there to get no Big Jim. So you had to pick properly or else you was gonna get Big Jim. So you picking it up, you like, nah, this one ain't gonna work because it's too light. They ain't gonna throw that out on me. This one, this ain't gonna work. Okay, this one thick enough, but it ain't as thick as Big Jim. Let's go to work. Wow.
You ever run?
Nah, I ain't run.
I did. I made it outside of the door and almost to the steps. My dad must have been Plastic Man on the low. That nigga arm was like, he snatched me back so fast.
Because if you ran, it was worse.
I didn't care. I was like, I'm gonna try to run. Let me see how this works. I tried to.
It was worse. So you might as well take it like a G. Because if you make them work for it, they might get mad and just give it to you worse. So you like, yo, maybe this time. I can't believe we sitting here like, yo, this is crazy that we even talking about this.
I know, right?
You like, yo, maybe they'll have pity on me, have mercy. We sound like some damn slaves.
This is literally what used to happen. That was passed down.
We sitting here talking like, hopefully they have mercy on us and not give it to us too bad.
We watching highlight reels, yo. Remember that time? Yeah, right across the neck, $16. They used to get beat right back.
You hoping like, yo. So I didn't run because I didn't want it any worse than it was gonna get. So I just wanted to take what it was coming. So hey, don't give it to me. Whatever.
I ain't used to run. She told my maybe that's why I got pushed down the steps. Because I was trying to run. I don't know. I remember I got choked out in the choir robe closet at church. She choked me. Right. She almost killed me.
Can't be choked
because I had a hickey on my neck. Oh no, she choked me. Brother Hezekiah had to come get me. She's about to take me out.
That was his real name or that was a church name?
His name was Brother Hezekiah.
Come on, man.
Wow. Yeah, man. I think the worst. One of the worst whoopings I got was when I called my sister up.
I must have been the choir stands. Yep, I was getting my robe. That's when I was messing with Peter, and she got mad because it was a white boy. You ain't supposed to mess with no white boys. It's in the Bible. I'm like, is it?
Where that's at?
Well, he bought me this. He bought me this beeper. He got my hair done.
Wow.
I don't. Yo, hold on. Like I don't. All right. Hey, look. Go ahead, man. Like, where we at? Like, where we at right now? Like, what are we doing right now?
I know, right?
Abandon all other topics. Like,
I know. What we got next, man? Because we over here talking and telling our slave stories.
It's like group therapy. Like, yo.
We over here telling our slave stories and how we struggling not to put that same generational pain on our kids.
She said, "Wait, this in the Bible?" He said, "Wait, this in the Bible?"
Yeah, Debbie. So Debbie, you see Debbie comment, I bet these parents are better grandparents and would never beat grandkids. Let me tell you something.
Not my mom.
Everybody think my mom is the sweetest little lady ever in life. Everybody. Oh, your mom is the sweetest. I was like, well, you ain't grow up with her. You hear me? Because she would have beat you too. You hear me?
My mother's still evil.
My mom's still mean as hell. That's what I'm about to say. Like Mackenzie, it took Mackenzie a while to even want to. We got to go to Grammy Pat house.
Like my kids don't even go over there.
It ain't no nah.
Yeah, the church loves my mother, but her grandkids, that's another story.
Really? Your son don't be like ready to run over there? No?
She don't call him, and he don't call her.
Oh wow, really? What about your daughter? No.
No.
Dang.
She got 2 grandkids right there up the street from her, my sister kids. She did with one, the baby, my youngest niece, who's I think she's 3. My one of my little sisters.
You know what I noticed? Like old folks, like they don't like certain older folks. They don't like dealing with kids after they can talk back. Like after they formulate.
She ain't even old.
Wait, that's right.
Remember, she had 2 kids at the age of 18.
Right. But even still, like I'm just noticing, like a lot of older grandparents, like they don't like to deal with kids. Like after they formulate their own opinions and they could talk back, they're like, I ain't. Like I like them better when they babies. Oh wow. Next topic, because I don't. You don't get me on here.
Nah.
With you talking bad about your mom. Next topic.
I'm talking bad about her. She is who she is. Everybody want men to procreate. Thank God I'm here. We're gonna go on this topic that Wayne wanted to. Well, I don't know. Is this still the same?
I already did it. We already did it.
You
remember
did
y'all shamed me
publicly. You was talking about social media posts though.
Yeah, no, y'all shamed me
well,
publicly.
All right, I'll leave it alone. We'll go to this one then.
I just want to keep reiterating that y'all shamed me publicly.
Do you think it's possible for a woman to share her resources with a man and be the provider, like long term for the relationship? Is it as rare as social media or society likes to tell us? And I'm not talking about like a sugar mama.
Yes.
Yes, it's rare, or yes, it's possible.
Both. I don't think it happens as often and this is what I mean by that. I don't really see where women are okay in that role. I just feel like in a natural woman's habitat, that's just not what they're okay with. And so even if they're doing it, typically they're usually complaining about it. So they're not okay in that situation. So does it happen? Yeah. But I'm taking it as you're saying they're okay with it, meaning like, okay, you're down. I'm helping you get on your feet, get you right, so then you can take the rightful place as leading us. Does it happen? Yeah. But I feel it is rare that women are okay with doing that. That's just me. And not to say it don't, and not to say some women aren't okay with doing it. But yes, I think they're unicorn women. I said it.
The payoff has to be, the ends have to justify the means, right? So just like you said, they might do it for a time, but any man that knows and that has a sense of any sense of self-worth won't want it to be something that goes long-term, because as a man, you don't want that on your legacy. You don't want that to be part of your story, that you were mooching off some lady for mad long, and then maybe you die, maybe you go to jail, maybe something happens where you're no longer around, and now it's like, oh yeah, I had to do this for him so long, that for so long, blah, blah, blah. Like no man wants that on their docket at all. As a man, most men want their docket to be spotless. We aim for that. Like, I only want to be talked about in a positive manner. So we're not going to allow anyone, man or woman, to do anything for us for a time where we are dependent. As a man, naturally, we don't want to be a dependent at all. Like, I don't even want a woman to wash a dish if they made me dinner. Like, even something as small as that. Like, so, I mean, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable.
Well, that's one.
Go ahead. No, come on, brother. Oh my goodness. Listen, do you wake up? No. Hold on. I need.
Here y'all go.
What? Like, and it's crazy because you are cool with New York dudes. So now I think it's me.
You can wash my dishes.
I love doing dishes. I put my AirPod in and I will put on music and them dishes will get done. Even though there's a dishwasher 3 feet away, I like doing dishes.
Well, say that.
What I say then? What I say?
Say that.
What did you disagree with?
Say that part.
You know, it's weird. Like, you cool with New York dudes, so I know it's really just personal, for real. At the end of the day, it's just Wayne that you have an issue with, because you cool with New York dudes. What's your problem?
Have an issue.
We just had. Okay, what you got an issue with, brother?
I just had an issue with what you said.
That was it. What I say? I done forgot. I say so much. I don't forget what I said. It's like
my feelings that's on here. Never mind.
No, don't.
I'm gonna speak, Debbie.
So-
You're right. I don't like washing no dishes. I'll do it rarely. I'll be honest.
Hold on, let me ask this. Did you mow a lawn when you were young? You had a lawn to mow?
Yes.
Did you when you were young? Okay.
Yes.
So this is where we differ. I want you, and because I want this to die, Adrian.
Oh, they ain't had no lawn.
The constant sauce you give me over our differences ain't nothing but a northern southern thing. Because if you really think about it, I didn't have a lawn to mow, so all of my chores were domestic. I know how to iron. I know how to do laundry. I know how to clean the bathroom. All those things that my mom didn't want to do, I did them. So as I got older, and those were the things that actually made me a better man than the guy who wanted to just mow the lawn, because his indoor chores suffered. Nigga, wash some dishes. She just made dinner. Wash the dishes. Fold the laundry. Put the clothes away. Don't leave the clothes in the basket, because my mom didn't tolerate that either, because we had to go to the laundromat. And if you left in the bag too long, now they wrinkle. So do the thing. I didn't have a lawn to mow, Adrian. Okay? Damn it. Always trying to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I'm not done. I'm not done, and I'm not finished, Adrian. I ain't never done. I ain't never finished, brother. I'm growing this beard for us.
Stupid. Oh God, not the beard again. Oh God.
When are we gonna kick it, eh? That's cute.
When you got a beard?
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I was actually gonna ask your advice. Like, where do you get your beard oils from? Seeing as how yours is so full of Leonidas, like I'm trying to graduate up into your beard status, brother.
Shout out to my boy Darian, man. I'm gonna have to link you with him, but he actually makes, brother of mine, friend. He makes beard oil. He makes beard wash and beard conditioner, beard oil. Yeah, he do all that. So that's what I use.
I thought he was going to tell you your beard was illustrious.
He doesn't know how to give me a compliment. I'm gonna let it be known. He doesn't know. A matter of fact, we should just do a versus, because if there's all this static, there's we might as well take some content and just do a versus. Let Didi judge it and keep it moving.
But also, we're gonna take a step back,
ahead,
because Wayne, not only did I cut grass, I absolutely had to wash clothes. I had to wash dishes as well.
Then what was your problem?
He hated it. I ain't like that.
I did. So what?
All right. Well,
I did. So what?
But say that. Lead with that, because you made it seem like, so your argument was, I don't want a woman to feel like she's doing something for me. So if she cooks, I'm not gonna let her wash the dishes.
Fam, that was the bare minimum example that I was giving. I was engaging in hyperbole.
Oh God, I cannot.
Wayne, say what you mean and mean what you say, Wayne.
I did. I said exactly what I said it.
All right. Well, Wayne likes to wash dishes.
I don't like
clothes,
the tone in which we're talking to each other.
Iron clothes.
I love that too. I hate wrinkles.
Spit wash the floors.
Nope.
With all that. Okay.
I don't do floors. I'm not good at it. I don't do floors. I don't paint. I don't do nothing. I don't fix nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. That's what it is, Didi.
Oh.
Now okay.
It just came out.
He's domesticated. Okay. That's
just came out.
All right.
You know, I would care.
So now it makes sense why you make those posts that you make.
If I wasn't handsome, I would care about the fact you just said that. But I feel myself way too much on a daily basis. Like, when I look at myself, I'm like, look at this guy. I would care. Like, if I was a lesser man, I would care about the way that you delivered that, but I don't. So, yes, I'm domesticated. I was married for like 20 years, but I forgot, because you run this. I get it. However, some of us do other things, and manhood, I know, right? I know. And it's all, listen,
my business and drink my drink.
We are two different types, and it's okay. But that's the point that I want to get over to you, Adrian. It's okay that me and you are different. No, you make it seem like a crime. Like, there's no way you should be this different from me. I should be. We're not. We ain't the same, bro. We're just not.
But it just all things make sense. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just makes sense. It's all good. Do you watch Cars?
Nah. I prefer to watch. Yeah, you go ahead.
BD, next topic. Let's move on.
I'm
because it's gonna start getting bad for Wayne. Let's listen.
It would only get bad for me if I was comfortable. I'm so comfortable in who I am. I don't care about nothing.
If you were comfortable, because
if I was uncomfortable, no. If I was uncomfortable with who I am, If I was uncomfortable with who I am, I would totally care, but I don't. I
Not
straight
your
up
last
don't.
bottle.
She didn't say
I
last
straight up
glass. She said last bottle.
You start tomorrow.
Okay, Wayne.
Wayne,
All right, Wayne, I get it. Wayne, I appreciate you, brother. I love you.
Oh, don't love me now. I loved you earlier. Remember?
Okay. All right.
I'm totally comfortable with who I am. Like,
I bet
I
you
don't
are.
have any more topics. That was the last one.
Wayne, we appreciate you, brother.
would it add to it if I told you that I used to model when I was young too? Let's add to the narrative. Let's keep it going.
Wayne,
No.
Nah,
let it go.
Yeah, no.
Let it
my
go.
my hook is already in. Once my hook
Let
is
it
in,
go.
I'm with it. Nope. I'm in here.
Look, she like, so back to the topic.
Right.
But Adrian, you said that men typically, a woman will maybe start out with being a provider, but sustaining that is normally not realistic.
Right.
Is that
because that's not the natural positions.
Right. It's not the
natural order
of thing. You're right.
Yeah.
So is that contingent on, does it matter, let's say, if the man is, let's just say they both work.
Hey, Wayne.
They both make money, but the woman just makes more money.
Will you pay attention? Like, she's literally making a point before you. You over here stroking your beard. I know. You can multitask. My fault. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, ma'am. I apologize.
It's still the man would still want to be considered the provider.
Would the man want to be considered the provider at that time?
Yeah, even if they both work, but she just makes more money than him.
Hold up. I feel like you didn't throw in a whole nother topic on this one. So, because in the original topic, I took it as more or less like, okay, he's trying to do something. Maybe he's trying to start a business. Maybe he's going to school to get off his feet. And so she's typically taking on the role of being, quote unquote, the provider while he's, trying to get off his feet. Now, can a man accept a woman, long term, taking care of making more money? I think it's going to be hard. It depends on the man, and I think it also depends on the positioning. I think that it's all about respect. So if a woman can make more money than a man and still respect him, I think it would be fine. But if she can't respect him, it's going to be a problem. And I think that they're going to just continue to clash, continue to clash. So, what I'm saying, if he got his, he's working hard and he's trying, but she just makes more than him. If she respects him, it's going to be fine. It'll be perfectly fine. But if she don't respect him, which a lot of times happens.
So which leads to this, what she said, as long as he's okay with managing the home and the kids. So, but if they're both working,
okay, there has to be a redeeming quality that makes what his contribution is worth it. There has to be a redeeming quality that makes what his contribution is worth it. There has to be. They can't just be because of
here's the thing, and I think this is why there's an issue with it, because I feel like women put a dollar sign value on men. They don't put. This bitch said the D. She's drunk. They don't. They don't value men in any other way. But it's so many things that men bring that make things work in a relationship, in a household, outside of just money. Like,
but that's conditioning. That's conditioning.
Yeah, because it's so many things that women lack without a man, and vice versa. But when it comes to like just placing that dollar on a man, and that's like you're only valuable if you provide.
Right.
Like that's not the only thing a man can do.
But we've been
outside
conditioned,
of the D, Sade.
But we've been conditioned like if a man can't do that, then he's not a man.
Right. He's worthless.
Pretty much. And now you have society saying the same exact thing. Like, if you can't do this for me and do that, then you're not a man.
Which is
so
crazy. And I used to think that way, but like, man, like the value that I've gotten, man.
So I saw a post on Twitter today. Where a girl reposted something where like a guy gave a girl a bouquet of flowers with $1,800. It was 1800s rolled up into the bouquet of flowers and a note that said "just because." I feel like, to your point, the dollar value thing, where like if a man isn't sporadically dropping $1,800 on you just because, or you know what I'm saying, like, just it was weird to see, because the girl who posted it, I had to ask myself, like, does she think that she's the type of woman that contributes to a man's life so much that
I love the point. Please make it. That's hilarious.
That she contributes to this man's life so much that he goes, you know what, you contribute to my life so much, $1,800 just because. I'm not even gonna say just because. I'm not even gonna text you just because. I'm gonna write a note that says just because. $1,800 for you, Tuesday afternoon. Here you go. And that's what we're measured by.
Delusional.
It's strange. It's very strange. I don't know.
But that, like Adrian said, the conditioning. Most women see that on social media and they'll put hashtag relationship goals, and they ain't even close to being worthy of that type of relationship.
Like, you didn't even help me make this $1,800.
No, but they think they deserve it. They think just because look at me, I deserve it. That's how they feel. That entitlement is crazy. It's crazy.
I'm not even gonna say. I might have had some $1,800 box maybe twice in my life, but I'm sorry. I can't. $1,800 though. That's like $1,800 though. Like,
it's just
like, let's think about
so many things that's just so more fulfilling than somebody just giving me $1,800. Like, I don't know. And most of the time, it's women who don't have no money that think that way, or who are just gold diggers that think like that. Come set these cornhole boards up in my front yard. Let's play some cornhole. That's fun to me. That I like stuff like that. Like, I don't need to. I got 800 of my own dollars. I don't need your $1,800. I want your time.
Mark.
Come cuddle with me on the couch. Like, I don't need all the extra stuff. I don't need all that.
Mark.
Let's make some memories.
I like to cuddle. I might let you pick the movie though.
I'm sure. I can imagine you like to cuddle, Wayne.
I do.
But I want my cuddling to lead to the D. We ain't just cuddling.
Oh no. Well, no. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna. Sade, log off. When we log off, you log off.
the way we got to the glute dominance.
90-degree angle.
Face down.
L5.
That's the way we like.
The L5 is, I think, approximately right there. L5, S1.
Adrian, like, I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Shoulders down, please. Please.
Yes.
Shoulders and chest down. You know what? This is out of hand. This is out of hand. It got to stop somewhere.
All right, y'all. I think we're done for the night. Y'all drunk. Adrian, like, I'm drinking water. Wayne, what you drinking?
I don't know.
Kool-Aid.
You see what I'm saying? Like, let's. I love you, bro. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna come back to you any longer.
I tried to say it to you back, and you said nah.
So. you scoring, my guy?
They said the bottle is empty. Wait, somebody said something to me the other day about men. It was a man too. Women, no, that there are men out there who ain't shit. And some of these women have valid reasons to feel the way they feel. I said, no, they don't. No, they don't. Tighten up your vetting process. If an ain't shit man could get into your space, that's your fault.
I said that before. That's wild true. That was my other point. Like, there's nothing that, and that's crazy because a lot of these hurt people, there's nothing that led them to believe that that person was going to be good for them other than a momentary lapse in judgment that affected you long term.
The D or the P. That's the only thing. That was the only thing. Because if you take out sex in any of these situations, it wouldn't have even got that far.
True. It's true.
I'm like, no. I said, no. Ain't no excuse. You get to decide who ain't shit and they don't come in. This motherfucker drunk. Look, hold on. She just.
Wayne, how you feel?
I'm chilling.
Okay.
Wayne, what you drinking?
There was some Parrot Bay mixed with some other like cherry liquor, but most of it is Red Bull.
I have not heard anybody drinking Parrot Bay in years.
I don't drink, bro. I don't drink.
I have not even seen Parrot Bay.
Yeah, I ain't seen it either. Or maybe I'm just not looking for it at this stage in my life.
I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it.
I ain't seen Parrot Bay.
Here's the fact of the matter. Last week it was like a blend of like 2 different wines and some ice. But I don't drink. Like I'm not somebody that drinks. So even now, like I'm not nice. I'm not nothing. Like I'm just honestly, I'm gonna tell you what excites me. I'm not New York terms. I'm gonna tell you what excites me the most and why I get up for these discussions, right?
Ms. Harris, in your early 30s, try your 20s.
The reason I get up for these discussions is because I come into it knowing, and I love this. I come into it knowing that me, okay. I come into it knowing that me and Adrian are 2 different types of men, right? I come into it knowing that there are opinions that I come into it knowing that there are opinions that Dee holds that are going to shift the way that I carry myself as a man and see the landscape going forward, because not all information is good information, but when I get good information, I'm like, I remember hearing that. So I come into it knowing, like, I love these interactions. That's why I say we that. Like, I look around at these other podcasts and realistically, they don't have the inner conflict, but inner respect that we have. They don't have it. They've either been bought out and have an agenda to push, or they want to get along so much, or they might have a fake conflict. Like, our disagreement about topics are real. You can't get that nowhere.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
because you always give us a curveball, and we like, what? Oh,
I'm different, man. I'm different.
I
always have been. I'm different.
We're gonna let you finish, Wayne.
No, I was done.
We know. We know.
I'm different.
I am so tipsy.
I love how different I am. Like, I really do. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the fact that the face that people make when I'm done talking, like, it's either and I still have the same. I said that, and I'll say it again.
But Wayne will say something, and we'll be like, and he think he done dropped the mic.
I did. Just not on your stage.
Oh, okay. Sure, Wayne. Okay.
Love me for who I am, not for who I'm not.
Wayne is hilarious. You hear me?
Yeah, Wayne.
Listen, we gonna have to get off because I am drunk.
No, let's stay on. Let's do it after.
No, because you like to hear. No, because you be trying to get me to say stuff.
I don't. I don't get you to say anything. You walk yourself into that, and I peep it. It's like, oh, she said that, huh? All right, say less.
I got way too many skeletons to be on here drunk. But I'm drinking Clase Azul, and I made a strawberry margarita.
That's dope. Sounds delicious.
It's good.
Sounds delicious.
It's really good tequila.
I had bad tequila experiences. You want me to close this out? You want me to close this out? You want
this ain't no bottom shelf tequila, Wayne.
First of all, I don't know who you think don't.
We don't drink no cheap shit over here, Wayne. No goddamn Parrot Bay.
It wasn't mine. I'm just telling you.
We know what Claire. I mean, we know it's
Yo, I don't even know why you name dropping. I don't know who you talking about.
You just told on yourself. You could ignore.
No, I didn't. I could have, but I still don't know what you're talking about. I just because I didn't ignore it doesn't mean I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I heard that I can sell this bottle when I'm finished drinking it for $40.
The bottle empty itself?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna try it. So when y'all come visit and we do a live broadcast from my house, y'all can try it.
That part. It's weird that you said that because I was gonna say that in the beginning. I'm like, so at what point are we gonna start live broadcasting?
Yeah, we can do it in my movie theater.
You mean me and Adrian got to be in the same room?
Oh my God.
Does he want that? Do you want
we
that?
have security? Security.
Does Adrian? You know, it's weird. I told the story before. I was supposed to link up with Adrian like mad years ago when I was in DC. Like that's when I first met him. But it didn't.
2022, we're gonna do a show live.
That was because you was so busy the whole time. You was so busy, so we couldn't like get our schedules together. Because you was here for a conference or something.
He was doing this.
A couple days.
Dang. No,
again, mad handsome. Again, mad handsome. I don't care what nobody talking about.
But you
what being handsome got to do with you doing dishes?
That I don't care about what niggas be talking about. So whatever. I've seen that bottle before.
That's what I'm drinking.
Get money. Could you cash out? Never mind.
But Wayne, I'll probably be in New York.
Oh shit.
Probably in a few months.
Oh hell.
I'll definitely keep you posted, but yeah.
Oh Lord.
Coming out there.
When you going to New York?
My guy from Bahamas, he he's out there in New York, and so I'm definitely gonna come up there and check him out. And so yeah, I'll let you know. So we'll definitely, get up, holler at Vito, because anytime I come up there, I definitely gotta holler at Vito.
I got this one too.
So, my guy.
Yeah.
Wayne, which one you want? You want the Blanco or the Reposado?
I like that bottle. I like that one because I've never seen that one. I've seen the other one before, so I probably want that one.
Mm-hmm. They're both good. I want to go to New York, but not in the wintertime. No.
Oh no, I'm not going in the winter. I'm not.
He said in a few months.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm not going in the winter.
No, that New York winter trash. I can't stand. Yo, I hate it too. For real. Yuck.
Well, what y'all got going on for the week?
Hey man, I got little ones in the house, so
we ain't got nothing going on.
Yo, I'm still trying to get my life together. You know what I'm saying? So
what's the sleep schedule like right now?
He sleep great during the day. During the day, he don't know what sleeping at night. Yeah, that's for suckers. That's what he say.
Right.
So, but he'll sleep. But he sleep all day though.
Lean up, y'all niggas sleep. Oh, all right. All right. When that sun go down, we up.
And he do look just like you.
So yeah.
That's a shame. Yeah. Poor Debbie.
She'll be all right,
She can't get no baby to look like her.
Because it's over too. So
the third one.
Yeah, the third one is a charm.
Yeah, the third one is a charm, but it ain't happening. So
Yeah, right. Next year we're gonna be like, oh, Debbie.
December 14th, 9:36 p.m.
She doing the summer.
We gonna remember.
Oh yeah, nah, we ain't doing this again.
You know why I want you to have a girl? Because I want to see your whole all that. Yeah, this will be talking about. I run this here and all that. When you have a little girl, bro, all that.
He would be like he is with Debbie, though. He's not like that with Debbie.
I get it. Yeah, right. I want to see the demeanor. The demeanor gonna change.
But he's not like that with his wife.
Right. Debbie get what she want. Debbie can do pretty.
Absolutely.
Well, so you know what I'm saying? I mean, it might be times 10, I guess, a little bit, but like,
oh, for sure.
I mean, but I mean, which I get it, but that's not my life. Clearly, so
she would look just like Debbie.
That's what I told Debbie. I said if we had a girl, she'd probably look just like you. But
so go ahead,
bro. What are we talking about? Like, I'm trying to have a third kid just to see if he. She looks like Debbie. What do I look like?
Life is about curveballs.
For you, my friend.
It is. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This whole situation over
Says
here.
the guy who had one child and went and got a vasectomy.
I know, right?
Was that your choice?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
I'm having another baby. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Log off. Good night. Because I'm not. This is where you at. What you got going on this week?
I'm leaving Thursday, going to Naples, Florida, for my son's national football playoff games. We'll be going for 6 days.
Okay.
So y'all wish his team luck. My daughter's birthday is Sunday, so she's driving from Alabama to come to the games as well. So we're going to take her to a 5-star restaurant for her 25th birthday. We're going to show out, ball out for her. And she's coming alone. And y'all go get the Core Queen 2022 calendar. The firefighters is loving it. Everybody's loving it. They're asking for the autograph in it. Folks, screensaver is crazy in these streets. You know, they loving the photo shoot. So I'm happy about that. Of course, training my clients. I'm so proud of them. I'm excited about my new client, Sade. She starts tomorrow. I'm just proud of these Black women taking their health seriously and getting in shape. And I'm just happy to be a part of it. No excuses. We getting this work. And what else we got? Money Train always got some stuff going on. Of course, Debbie, as long as your doctor say you safe to work out, let's go. I got a pregnant girl on my program right now. She actually pregnant. And she be killing it. Money Train got some stuff, he got a surprise coming out. I think I was surprised. So it's gonna be some good stuff coming out for Valentine's Day. So stay tuned. I'm excited about it. And what else?
Next year we're gonna be doing something, for the Battle Buddies for Christmas, meaning we're gonna be doing some type of giveaway, some type of give back, where we linking up somewhere. I'm putting that in the atmosphere, and I'm speaking that into existence now.
Now next Tuesday, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get on. I'm gonna try, because Tuesday, if they win, Tuesday's a national championship game. So if they win, that's the actual game. If they were playing at 6, so I'll see. Okay. That might be good though. Even if they play at 6, I should be done by 8. But we'll see. But yeah, we just working. We working and getting this moolah. Wayne, what you got going on for the week?
I got my daughter this weekend. I'm taking her to juniors just cause. Just content
Send me
creation.
Some cheesecake.
Man. You know what's crazy? I never get cheesecake when I go there. Never. Because I just feel like it's one of those. Oh, that's what I get. My fault. You're right. I wasn't using my listening ears. I heard what I wanted to hear. That's, you know what I'm saying? My apologies. But I got my daughter this weekend. We just content creation this week. Just focusing on just constantly building the brand, man. Like 7 Elements is definitely going to be a thing after the new year.
Is washing dishes a part of the 7 Elements?
Washing dishes is definitely one of those things that falls under certain levels of sacrifice. Again, I look, you know what I'm saying? I really don't like whenever people say things. I kind of just, I'm a humble level of arrogant, as you'll come to learn. Level arrogance. Look at Adrian. He can't stand the fact that I just said that. You want me to explain that? Look at me having to explain that, but I'm not going to. You guys, thank you for tuning in. We love y'all. Battle Buddies. We got A-DZ, Glute Dominant, Core Queen, me, whatever name you remember from mad weeks ago. We gonna log off, take these New York rapper hands.